KCCI's Marcus McIntosh is live in our storm chaser this noon hour. He's been keeping an eye on the road since early this morning. And Marcus, where are you, and are you seeing any improvements since earlier this morning?
Jody, right now we are, photographer Chris Haberman and myself are on I-3580 near Meredith Drive. We're heading north on 3580. I'm going to show you what we're looking at right now as we pass some areas in the Urbandale area and Johnston area. What we're seeing on the roads right now, we're seeing it's more clear than it's been since earlier. It's more clear than it's been because we've been on the road since earlier this morning. But that does not mean that you can just roll free and just kind of act like there's no snow on the ground when there is a lot of snow on the ground. But those spots that are bare are going to be very slick. They're going to be hard. It's going to be hard to stop at times, and there's a little wind blowing, so that's causing a little issue as well. So you got to have both hands on the wheel. As we were heading this way, we were on 235 westbound. There was a car that was in the left-hand lane that was full of snow that kind of skidded a little bit in front of us, and we just kind of backed off and passed the car, but that car was having a lot of difficulties going too fast for the conditions. That's one of the things we want to stress. Do not be too fast for the conditions because they can get treacherous in a hurry. We're on I-3580 heading northbound. I'm Marcus McIntosh live. Let's go back to Jody in the studio.
All right, Marcus, thank you. I know you've been pulling a long day. KCCI's storm team 8 has been keeping us informed since even before this storm began. And at this point in the day, when can we expect the snow to begin tapering off?
We still have to get through the afternoon, so closer towards dinner time, I think, will we start to see that snow slowly come to an end. Definitely should lighten up here as we head into the later afternoon hours. We've got a little burst of maybe some more intense to moderate snow showers now working its way closer into central Iowa and the metro area. These darker blues that you see here coming in on radar, that's some heavier snow. So it's picked up a little bit in intensity right here at the TV station in downtown Des Moines. We head a little bit further south as you head into places like Creston, Clearfield, down through Grand River, where we've had some of our higher totals here closer to Lamoni. We've also got a little burst of more intense snow coming through as we speak. So we'll continue to see those snow showers continue. We had a nice view of West Des Moines here, but we'll get that up coming up here in just a minute. As far as what it looks like in Lamoni, we'll go back to that picture here. Snow falling. You can see snow-covered roadways and parking lots here across southern Iowa. Temperatures right at 13 degrees. Feels more like 1 below. We're still looking at probably another at least 1 to 2 inches for most of central Iowa as we go into the afternoon hours. So we'll see a little more accumulation from what we already have on the ground as we finish up this storm through the late afternoon hours. Temperatures making their way into the low teens for central and southeastern portions of the state. We're still hanging out in the single digits up across northern Iowa. It's going to be a cold rest of the day and a very cold night ahead of the day on Thursday. Temperatures will drop down into single digits as we head closer towards 10 o'clock. And again, snow wraps up later on this afternoon. We'll talk about some of those latest snow totals that we have. That's coming up in your full Storm Team 8 forecast.
Meantime, outside right now, we do have snow-covered roads across much of Iowa. The most snow is where you see those pink colors, mainly across central and southern Iowa. You just saw Ann's radar picture. Where the heaviest snow has been falling is basically across south central into eastern parts of the state. So once you head up towards, let's say, Highway 30 in Story County and westward from there, not as much snow, but there's varying levels of snow no matter where you're at. You just saw a moment ago from Marcus's storm chaser shot as he's been going along the north and west sides of the metro on 3580. You look at the colors here on the actual traffic speeds around the metro area, really not bad. Normal to at least just a little bit slower than usual. We did have what was a significant slowdown right west of the East Mixmaster, basically between there and East 14th Street on the northeast side of Des Moines. About an hour and a half ago, there's a jackknife semi, but that shot looks much better now. Still snow falling though, and maybe a slick spot or two. That part of the interstate looks fine. There's a car in the ditch or a pickup just east of the I-80 of the Jordan Creek Parkway exit there out in West Des Moines on at I-80. We're going to take a look around other parts of Iowa here as we go later on the show.
All right, Zane, thank you for that perspective. Snow ordinances are in effect across central Iowa right now. That includes ordinances in Des Moines, Ankeny, Clive, and Johnston. They ban parking on streets until further notice. If your city is not listed here on the screen and you want to get an update on the status of the ordinance, head to your city's website. Garbage collection in most communities is still on schedule for now. If you live in one of Des Moines' 4 historic neighborhoods, keep in mind this is an even day. This means parking is allowed in front of addresses ending in an even number between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. This applies to the Carpenter, Drake, Sherman Hill, and Riverbend neighborhoods. Signs are posted in these areas as a reminder. Violators could be ticketed or even towed. The city of Des Moines wants to keep sidewalks safe to use this winter season. Sidewalks must be cleared 48 hours after the snow stops falling. If you don't, it's a $75 fine. Low-income seniors and people with disabilities who are not able to clear their own sidewalks can call 211 for help.